Before the sun even thinks of rising, they are on the move. 7 figures, silhouettes against the tall, dry grass. Their bodies are lean, a mix of ape and something more, their fur caked with dust and the morning's chill. You can see their breath clouding the air. They are Australopithecus anamensis early walkers, our distant ancestors, and they are hungry. For weeks, their home in the forest has been dying. A relentless dry season has shriveled the fruit and driven the insects into hiding. Even the riverbed is a mosaic of cracked mud. Now they walk east onto the open savanna, a world that feels both endless and terrifyingly empty. The matriarch leads the way. Her shoulders are broad, her stride rhythmic and determined. Clinging to its mother's chest, the youngest of the tribe whimpers, its small cries echoing the gnawing ache in every belly. Suddenly, the matriarch stops. Up ahead, a shape, half hidden by a circling flock of vultures. A zebra. Its side is torn open, a gift from a pack of hyenas. The tribe forgets its exhaustion. They rush forward, their cries guttural and wordless, a raw sound of desperation. They wave branches, they hurl stones. The vultures scatter, reluctantly leaving their prize. Meat. It's hard, it's dry, but it's food. The males pull out their tools, sharp flakes of stone, carefully chipped from river pebbles days ago. They are a testament to foresight, to planning. They scrape, slice, and tear at the carcass. The smell of blood, hot and wild, fills the air. For the first time in what feels like an eternity, their stomachs are full enough to allow a flicker of hope. But survival is never that simple. From a nearby ridge, 2 silent, golden shapes emerge. Lions. The tribe freezes, the half-eaten carcass a glistening prize between them. A low growl vibrates through the air, a sound you feel deep in your bones. Panic erupts. Stones are thrown, a desperate, futile gesture. One lion flinches, but the other keeps advancing, its eyes locked on the feast. This is a moment of truth. The matriarch grabs a burning branch, a stolen flame they've carried and nurtured for miles, a relic from a lightning-struck tree. She swings it, and the fire hisses through the air. The lions, ancient predators, hesitate. Fire is an unknown, a language of destruction they don't understand. They retreat. But their victory comes at a terrifying cost. The wind, a fickle ally, shifts. It catches the flame and breathes it into the dry grass. In seconds, the savanna is alive, a roaring wall of orange and black. They have to run. Smoke burns their lungs, flames lick at their heels. The matriarch drives them onward, herding her family through the chaos toward a dry ravine. Behind them, their world is being consumed by a predator of their own making. When the fire finally dies, the world is black and silent. They huddle in the shadow of stone cliffs, their bodies trembling with exhaustion and fear. The matriarch presses her hand into the cooling ash, then touches it to her face, a ritual of survival. One by one, the others follow, their faces becoming masks of ash and shadow. The next day, they follow the lingering smoke to a basin where a small, murky pool of water remains. It's a lifeline teeming with frogs and edible roots. As they drink, they see them. On the opposite bank, another group. Rivals. The same species, driven by the same gnawing hunger. Eyes lock across the water. There are no words, only the tense, electric hum of shared desperation. This small oasis cannot feed them all. The matriarch gestures for calm, but the rival male steps forward, brandishing a heavy bone club. His tribe mirrors his aggressive stance. Then, chaos. Stones fly, bodies clash. The air is filled with screams that are not yet language, just raw expressions of fear and rage. The matriarch tackles the rival male, dust and fury. Her kin swarm him, biting, striking, using their stone tools as extensions of their will to live. The fight is brutal and quick. The rival tribe breaks and flees, leaving one of their own behind. They've won, but it's a hollow victory. One of their own lies still, his neck twisted at an unnatural angle. The matriarch kneels, pressing her forehead to his. Life leaves him quietly, like the last breath of a dying fire. That night, rain begins to fall, the first in months. It washes the blood from the ground and the ash from their fur. It softens the earth. The matriarch uses her stone tool to dig, pulling up fresh pale roots. She shares them, piece by piece. There's a new feeling in the air, something like peace. When morning comes, the world is transformed. The burned land steams under the sun, and tiny green shoots are already pushing through the blackened soil. Life returns. The tribe moves on, stronger. Their bellies are full, their minds sharpened by the trials they've faced. Before they leave this place of fire and blood, the matriarch pauses. She holds the sharp stone flake, the tool that fed them, the weapon that defended them. She plants it in the soil, point down, a silent monument to their struggle, a marker of memory. Then, she turns and leads her family toward the horizon, toward the next challenge, the next adaptation, the next tiny, crucial step in the incredible journey of becoming human. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey back in time. If you found this story as fascinating as we do, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into our shared history. We'll see you in the next one.